Hi there. This is Emil Harden, Technology Coordinator for River Street School in Birken, and I wanted to talk for just a moment about the privacy and security concerns around the Zoom video conferencing platform. CREC and River Street and Birken continue to use Zoom as one of our tools. It is not our only tool, and so if you have a preference for using Google Meet, that is something we can also use. But Zoom does have a lot of wonderful features, and it is something that we've enjoyed using. And Zoom did have some privacy concerns early on. The company has made rapid moves to address many of those. They have given a lot of additional administrative controls to teachers as they set up rooms and host meetings. And all of those things are designed to give us more privacy and security in our meetings. So I hope that that will make you feel more comfortable with using Zoom. Many of the security features that they are using are things happening in the background, not things that I can show you, or technical things that we really don't want to get into deep discussion about. But I did want to show you a few additional features that our teachers are using right up front to help make our rooms more secure when we talk with you or with our students. For one thing, we are now requiring that all scheduled meetings have a password. This is a password that is generated automatically by Zoom, so it is a fairly complex password. It's not a simple word, and it is automatically built into the meeting. No one without that password can get into that meeting. When a teacher or an administrator or someone else schedules a meeting and sends you a link, you can click the link and get into the room without the password. The reason for that is that the password is built into the link. That makes it easier for you, but it still guarantees that only those people we've sent a link to can access our room. Anyone else would require a password, which they obviously would not know. So that helps make our rooms more secure. A second feature is that we now have a waiting room that is automatically enabled for every meeting. So when you click that link to join a room, you won't immediately go into the room. You will go into a waiting room. And this is what our teacher or the host of the meeting would see on their end. They would be notified that you've entered the waiting room. They can check and see who's waiting in the waiting room, or they can click admit to bring you right into the room. But this makes it impossible for someone to just jump into the room, even if they had guessed the long, complicated password. They will still be stuck in a waiting room unless the teacher recognizes them and admits them into the room. A final feature to make the room more secure that the teachers can control is that as soon as all the people are in the room that they are expecting in the room, they can lock that meeting. So no one else can get in. No one else will even come into the waiting room. They know that the students or the parents and the staff that they are anticipating have arrived. They lock the meeting and it is secure. I know that not any platform on the internet is 100% foolproof. But I do know that Zoom has been making a lot of strides over the last few weeks, particularly with education in mind, trying to update their privacy and security settings. And I hope that by knowing that, it will make you feel somewhat more comfortable in using Zoom when we meet with your students or meet with the parents for meetings. If you have further questions, you can always check with your child's teacher, and they can forward those questions to the IT staff for River Street and Birken.